Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to get right into the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of my hospital experience that I recently had. In this time of this pandemic, it is really such a scary time, and I was really touched by Marita Edwards' story, and which is the lady, it's the first case recorded or exposed to us of a lady or anyone getting the virus getting the virus from the hospital. And when I saw this story, I was like, you know what, did God save me from this virus? Honestly, because I've had two experiences where I honestly felt like I was close to getting the virus. I'm gonna just do a little backtrack. Okay, so I was supposed to be going through two surgeries, one on the 20th and one on the 23rd of March. So the government announced that from, I think it's the 15th of April, all non-urgent surgeries, okay, would be cancelled. So the hospital that I'm at decided that day that they were going to cancel all surgeries. So I called this lady in admission. She was absolutely amazing, and she said, you know what, it has come from the top. We have decided just to cancel them straight away. So both of my surgeries are supposed to be done you know, parallel to each other, so then it needs to be one after the other. So when I heard that news, I was like, okay, what about my other surgery, which is with a gynae? So obviously it's a completely different department, so she wasn't too sure, but she was kindly happy to help. So we were calling, and she gets back to me. She said, you know what, they've spoken to their team and experts, and they decided to go ahead with the surgery. Now at that point, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit like, I don't even know if I want to be in the hospital. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to be in a hospital around this time, because let's face it, the hospitals, it's all kind of things, okay, and you can't be guaranteed that you're not going to catch anything. But I've been waiting for this surgery for a really long time, and you know, I didn't want to say no, because you know what then people are like, yeah, when you tell them no, they'll be using it as an excuse. Well, we offered this to you and you declined. So I was like, okay, cool. So she was like, 7:30 in the morning, come in, you know, follow the letter that you received. So basically, yeah, I get my backside up now, get ready and all of that stuff, bath, you know, get my gloves ready, because I was not leaving the house without any gloves, because I had to get a taxi. And I was like, well, you know, I've got notes, and if he's going to be exchanging chains to me, I need to be having the gloves. So I get my taxi now. I'm just in a taxi, so I've got an appointment. I just thought I'll take you guys along at the hospital. I'll film as much as I can, so I don't know how much I can film. But yeah, I thought I'll vlog it, you know, with everything going on. And you know, at work, did they talk to you about the virus? Yeah. How to manage and deal with it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so obviously with the virus going on, you know, you have to be really cautious, and yeah, it's a little bit crazy. Like now, I'm using a taxi company called Bounds, and normally you can just like pay however, but they specifically sent you a text like pay by the app if you can, so obviously avoid contact and stuff like that. But I did bring a glove with me, so I'm going to use that glove as much as possible, because you can't be too careful. It's currently 7, I think it may be 7:15. No, it's 24 minutes past. So I'm supposed to be there at 7:30, but I'm fine, because you have like all waiting around and stuff like that. So yeah, hence why I'm looking like this. So yeah, let's do this. The streets have been really empty actually. Obviously it's early now, so there's not going to be any traffic or anything like that, but yeah, let's go. As you can see, you know, I was just showing you guys, you know, my morning journey, having a little chit chat with the taxi man or whatever, and I get to the hospital. Hi guys, okay, so I am all changed and I've got my band on, so you're not really allowed to film in here, but she said that we can do it, so I hope you guys can hear me. So I'm just waiting for my doctor to come now, so I don't know if I'll be able to like take you guys to actually see the procedure, but it is a little bit scary being in the hospital, I'm not gonna lie. Let me show you guys. So when I came, I had to get a taxi, and I bought like my gloves because I couldn't find any gloves, and I used that to like open the taxi door and get my change. Cause child, I ain't trying to get infected. And then I've got wipes in case I need to like clean any surfaces. But because I was rushing, I didn't bring a big enough bag, so things are like spinning with my bag. Look at my stuff. So yeah, So yeah, I'm just basically waiting for the doctor to come now, and then we'll see. So I didn't get to film everything, but one of the nurses come over to me and she's like, oh, so are you having this surgery on the 23rd? And I'm like, nope, it's been cancelled. And she's like, right, because the surgeon that's supposed to do your surgery today, I don't think she's aware. I'm like, what do you mean she's aware? Bearing in mind, yeah, I already done change, as you guys saw. I'm sitting in a hospital bed now. I'm literally like, at first, you know how we humans are. I was just like, I don't want to touch anything. You know, at that time, we didn't have like proper gloves. So I had like a kitchen glove. So at that time, I was like, I'm trying to hide my kitchen glove because that's proper ghetto. So I was just like, okay, so I'm already sat in your bed, yeah, I've already touched everything, yeah, and now you're telling me that I have to go home. Best believe I was not leaving that place yet until they booked a taxi home for me, because I was like, how am I supposed to get home? Like, how is it that I am here, a mistake that you've made because you've not communicated properly? You're putting me at risk, meaning I'm putting my family at risk because you're not communicating properly. And this is the thing that really gets to me, yeah. And I completely appreciate and I salute, you know, every NHS staff, and not just the NHS staff, okay, every person that is doing their part to make sure that everybody is safe, everybody gets better, gets well. Now they've hired 4,000 or something like that volunteers to help the NHS, that they so like, oh, we've got the better NHS, our NHS, okay. And this is the community that will be transporting medication, that will be calling the vulnerable, that will be delivering things and doing all of that stuff. This takes time, you know, but people out of the kindness of their heart are doing these things, okay. What they need to be focusing on is how they are going to improve the NHS here on moving forward. So that when I watched that story, yeah, of Marita, I think I'm pronouncing her name right, Edwards, I was just like, oh my god, that could have been me. Like, honestly speaking, that could have been me, because like, there is so many questions. How did she catch the virus? Was it on surfaces? Was it on the bed? Did the doctor have it? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's all of these things that they're not releasing. They're not releasing. And so when I think about that, I'm just like, do you know what? God saved my life. The Lord saved my life. Who knows what could have happened? I could have gone under that knife, yeah, or under that whatever keyhole, whoever they would have done, and I could have come out and anything could happen. And you never know, guys, you never ever know, because honestly speaking, Miss Corona respects nobody. She doesn't respect your title, she doesn't respect your age, she doesn't respect your status, your position, you know, your ethnicity, okay. And we have to count our blessings every single day. And I hope and pray that when Miss Corona evaporates from this earth, that people remember the goodness that everybody has put into their lives. Yeah, it's not just the NHS staff, it's the community, it's everybody, you know. I'm glad now people are listening and staying in their houses and stopping all of the rubbish that they were doing. But I really hope that people remember that, you know, you may not have caught it, but you could have caught it. I may not have caught it. I mean, who knows? I'm not showing any symptoms, but God came through, people. God came through, and I just want to thank God for that. But that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying my content, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.